Students, myself Ajit Pratap Singh. Today in this video of class 6 science, I'll tell you about nutrients which are present in some common food items. Okay, students, the food we eat has multiple nutrients, and some nutrients are present in larger quantity or greater quantity, while some nutrients are present in lesser quantity. Okay, students, the following description will give you an idea of the amount of major nutrients which are present in some foods that we eat almost every day. Okay, first of all, we will talk about cereals, that includes wheat and rice. As we all know that wheat and rice are rich in carbohydrates, so they are having 70% of carbohydrates, only 10% of proteins, and a small amount of vitamins and minerals also. So therefore we can say that cereals are eaten with every meal to give us energy. Okay, we must get most of the energy from carbohydrates. We get it. Now the next slide. Sugar is also a great source of carbohydrate, and sugar is having 100% carbohydrates, but eating too much sugar is also not good for our health because it leads to diabetes, as we all know. Pulses are having lesser carbohydrates, that is 60% as compared to cereals, but they are having proteins, that is 20%. Apart from this, they are also having vitamins and minerals, and pulses are a very good source of proteins, especially for those people who follow a strict vegetarian diet. Okay, fish, meat and eggs are very good sources of proteins. Apart from this, they also provide us the fats. So as I told you that fish, meat and eggs are having two nutrients in the same time. Milk and milk products are very much rich in mineral like calcium, which is very good for bones and teeth, and they also provide us you with vitamins. Okay, carrots are rich in vitamin A, which is very good for the eyes. Okay, spinach and cabbage are rich in vitamins and minerals. Both are green leafy vegetables, right? They also provide you with roughage. Clarified butter, that is known as ghee, butter and oil are 100% fats. They must be included in our diet, but in limited amounts. Okay, students. So food can be divided into the following groups. Clarified food rich in carbohydrate and fat provide energy to the body and are known as energy giving foods, as we all know, right? And food which are rich in proteins help our body to grow and are also known as bodybuilding foods. Okay, food that are rich in vitamin and minerals are also known as protective foods. Because why they are known as protective foods? Because they protect our body from various diseases. Okay, students, so this is the small description about the nutrients which are present in some common food items. Okay, like I told you about cereals, they have large amount of carbohydrate as compared to any other kind of nutrient, right? So they are rich in carbohydrates. Pulses are rich in proteins as compared to any other kind of nutrient. Fish, meat and eggs are rich in both proteins as well as in fats. Okay, milk and milk products are rich in calcium, and as we all know that calcium is a very good source, or is very good for healthy bones and teeth. Okay, Apart from this, milk and milk products also provide us some kind of vitamins. Okay, carrots are very rich source or very good source of vitamin A, and vitamin A, carrots are very good or very important for our eyes also, for our healthy eyes. Spinach and cabbage are rich in vitamins and minerals. They also provide you with roughage, as I told you. Okay, students. And at last, I would like to recap once again about that nutrients which are common in some common food items. Okay. So now I am hopeful that you will be able to tell about nutrients and also some common food items which are present in them very easily. Okay. Apart from this, I'll let you know about other remaining topic of this chapter, that is, as we all know, components of food. In this chapter, I'll let you know about balanced diet, cooking of food, as well as deficiency diseases and deficiency diseases due to poor habits, poor eating habits. Okay, and what are the diseases which are caused due to carbohydrates, due to proteins, due to lack of proteins and fats in food, and what are the deficiency diseases caused because of lack of vitamins and minerals. Okay, students. And in the previous video, I told you about carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals and water, and also about roughage. So in short, I would like to tell you once again about all these components or nutrients of the food. Carbohydrates are energy giving food, while fats are also energy giving foods. Proteins are body building foods. Vitamins and minerals both are known as protective foods because they protect our body from various diseases. Okay, students. So that's it in this video. Have a great day.